Friends, today's sharing of wisdom is all about. The title is The Gravity of the Situation. What is the gravity? గ్రావిటీ అంటే గురుత్వాకర్షణ శక్తి. తెలుగులో ఏమని చెప్తాము? గ్రావిటీ అంటే గురుత్వాకర్షణ శక్తి అని చెప్తాం. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಟಾಪಿಕ್, today's topic is the gravity of situation. The topic heading is why sitting is the new space travel. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, కూర్చొనే ఎక్కువ పని చేస్తూ ఉంటాం, కూర్చొనే ట్రావెల్ చేస్తుంటాం, కూర్చొనే ఆఫీస్లో పని చేస్తూ ఉంటాం. ನಾವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೈ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಥ್ರೂಔಟ್ ದ ಡೇ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಮಿಂಗ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇರ್. ಥ್ರೂಔಟ್ ದ ಡೇ ವಿ ಸಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೂ, isn't it? But here is the danger. Understand? Here is the danger. Okay. It's really a gravity of situation we need to understand now. Here, thing is gravity. What is gravity? That is Gurutvakara Shakti, pulling force of the earth. That's called gravity, isn't it? So, if this gravity is less, okay, then all problems will come. Now, researchers, the NASA researchers. What is NASA? National Aeronautics and Space Administration. NASA is located in US, America. They research facts. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ನಾಸಾ ಅಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ನು US ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅವರು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದೇ. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದರೆ ಅಂತರಿಕ್ಷ, ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂಥರ ಬಾಹ್ಯಾಕಾಶ, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಏರೋನಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. అంతరిక్ష పరిశోధకులు, అంతరిక్ష సంశోధకులు, అంతరిక్ష ప్రయాణం చేస్తూ ఉంటారు కదా. వాళ్ళకు వచ్చేటువంటి అనారోగ్యం ఏముందో కూర్చొని వర్క్ చేస్తే అంతే అనారోగ్యం వస్తుంది. జస్ట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ పాయింట్. The people who do the space traveling, they face lot of health issues. Their health will be damaged like anything. They're all the people who are going for space travel. Before going to space travel, they were all healthy. Why? When they come back to the Earth planet, they become so weak, they become completely ill health. Their health will be spoiled like anything. Understand? Why it is so? I will explain you the scientific facts now. Similarly, the person who sit and work, the person who sit and watch the TV throughout the day, the person who sit in the car and travel throughout the day, he face the same issues. It is equal to the space travel. Can you believe this? Now we need to understand this now. It's very, very interesting topic today. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಮಾನ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಎಂತ ಒಂಥರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಫಲಿತಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾವಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಏರೋನಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಅಂತರಿಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಬಾಹ್ಯಾಕಾಶಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ರಹಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಾರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬರೋಂಥ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಫಲಿತಗಳೇನಿದೆಯೋ, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ, ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಏನಿರ್ತದೋ, ಅದೇ ಥರ ಫಲಿತಗಳು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಾರ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು TV ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಅವರು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಲ್ಲ, ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ವೋಂಟ್ ವಾಕ್, ದೇ ವೋಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಪ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನೇನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ದೇ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಡ್ ಒನ್, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ನಾಸಾ, ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾಸಾ ಲೈಫ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್. ಹರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವೆರ್ನಿಕೋಸ್. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಡ್, everybody think that She will tell lot of facts about the astronaut, mind blowing space science ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ, ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾನವರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಮಾರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಟು ದ ಮಾರ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? Everybody expect that, when you interview the NASA scientist, what do you expect? She talks about, all this on the Mars, how person can go and stay, isn't it? ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನೋ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. మనమంతా అనుకుంటాం కదా. ఒక నాసా సైంటిస్ట్, నాసా డైరెక్టర్ను ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేస్తే వాళ్ళు ఏం చెప్తారు? స్పేస్ ట్రావెల్ గురించి, మార్స్ మీద పోయిన తర్వాత, దిగిన తర్వాత ఎలా ఉంటుంది, ఇవన్నీ చెప్తారా? మనం ఊహిస్తాం అంతే. బట్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్? వి నెవర్ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ దిస్. షీ టోల్డ్ లైక్ దిస్. సింపుల్ వన్ స్టేట్మెంట్. యు జస్ట్ రిమెంబర్ దిస్, రైట్ ఇట్ డౌన్. If you want to protect your health and stay strong as per your age, simply stand up for every 20 minutes. That is the statement. What is that? I will repeat once again. When they interviewed the NASA scientist, Dr. Vernikos, she told one powerful, mind-blowing statement. That is, if you want to protect your health and stay strong as per your age, simply stand up every 20 minutes once. At least walk for 2-3 seconds or 5 seconds. Walk and come back. Imagine this. Why she told this? I'll be coming with the facts now. So you won't need any high-tech solutions, isn't it? So there's no kind of a extreme training routines, nothing required. Simply, you don't need a powerful, costly gym memberships or to be healthy or to be fit in your life. Friends, understand this properly. Why she told suddenly, why she explained about this? This is the most important health tips. I never heard about this. I mean, many people don't expect about this from that NASA scientist. Such a powerful one health tip she said. Okay, so generally, that Dr. Vernikos is in charge of monitoring the health of the astronauts when they went into space, right? When they stay there, when they come back after a mission completed, when they come back, they have to be healthy. She is the in charge of that. Dr. Vernikos is the in charge of that. Even she was present when the first moon landing with the Apollo program on the Mars planet. She was the director. Understand? Now she is 90 years old. More than 90 years old now. So she observed one shocking fact with these astronauts. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯಕರ ವಿಷಯ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರು? ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವೆರ್ನಿಕೋಸ್. ಯಾರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ? ಈ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಈ ಅರ್ತ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ, ಈ ಭೂ ಗ್ರಹವನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರ ಶರೀರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ತುಂಬಾ ವೇಗವಂತವಾಗಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಟರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಅನ್ ಅಲಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ರೇಟ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ గ్రావిటీ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು వాట్ ఎవర్ వి సే గురుత్వాకర్షణ శక్తి అని చెప్పుకుంటాం కదా, అది వాట్ గ్రావిటీ డస్ ఇస్, ಅರ್ತ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ, ಇಟ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಅಲೌ ಅಸ್ ಟು ಫ್ಲೋಟ್ ಅವೇ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಭೂಮಿಯಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆಗೆ ಎಗರಕ್ಕೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂಥರ ಮೇಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಕೆ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಂಥರ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಕೊತದೆ. ದ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಕೀಪ್ಸ್ ಅಸ್ ಫರ್ಮ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. The gravity doesn't allow us to float away. That is correct. But one important thing is not only that. The gravity, the essentiality of the gravity or importance of the gravity is, it is very, very essential for our health also. Understand? So guess what it is. When we sit for too long time, our bodies also behave as if we are in the space. Because we sit for a long time, isn't it? Body doesn't move. So then we don't experience the gravity of the earth. We sit. Everywhere sitting. ಕಾರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಆಫೀಸ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೆ, ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೆ, ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೆ, ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೆ, ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಡೂ ದಿಸ್, what happens is our body behave like a as if we are in the space. Imagine, both are same. Understand? So we glued to the chair most of the time, hours together. So body behave same as if we are in the space travel, or we are in the different planet. On the different planet, when you go, there is no gravity, isn't it? Earth gravity 0. That is why people will float. You see the astronauts, they can't sit, they can't stand up, because there is no gravity. Here also we are behaving same way. We are sitting, right? So the body behaves as if we are in the space, the different planet. ಅವಾಗ ಏನೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, they have done the research. Let me tell you, they have done the research. The persons who go into the space, what happens, why their health will be damaged. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಅಂತರಿಕ್ಷ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಈ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೋನಾಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಈ ಉಪಗ್ರಹ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ತುಂಬಾ ಕೆಟ್ಟದಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಬರುವಾಗ ಅವರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಹಾಳಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಥರ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರ ಯಾವ ತರ ಅವರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಕೆಟ್ಟೋಗುತ್ತೋ, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳಲ್ಲ, ಅಂಥವ್ರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯನೂ ಸೇಮ್ ತರನೇ ಕೆಟ್ಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಬೋನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಮೆಟಬಾಲಿಸಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಟೋಟಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನೋಡಿ, ಸೊ ದ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಹವ್ ಡನ್, ಹೌ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋರಿಗೆ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಹೌ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡಿ, ಸೊ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೋನಾಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏರೋನಾಟ್ಸ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ರಹಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ತುಂಬಾ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಂತವಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ಭೂಮಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೋ ಅವಾಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗುರುತ್ವಾಕರ್ಷಣ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೋನಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫಿಟ್ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್, ಅರ್ತ್ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್. ದ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ದೇ ಲೀವ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫುಲ್, their bodies will start breaking down. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, the first scientific fact they researched is aerobic capacity loss. It usually takes a decade to lose 10% of aerobic capacity on the earth. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಶ್ವಾಸಕೋಶಗಳ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ we have a 2 lungs, isn't it? The capacity of the lungs that will decrease ಒಂದು 10 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 10% ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ರೆ. ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೋನಾಟ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಲೂಸ್ 25% ಇನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ 7 to 14 days. That the first research they found. That's the one scientific fact. Okay, how the body is getting damaged when you go to the different space, different planet. ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ಅದೇ ತರ ನಾವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದೇ ತರ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಬೋನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಲಾಸ್. ಆನ್ ದ ಅರ್ತ್ ವಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 1% ಆಫ್ ಬೋನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 20 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬೋನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ 1%, ಓಕೆ, 1% 1 ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 20 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಬೋನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್, they will lose 5% per month. The second fact. Okay, write it down, note it down. Next, third problem. If you are in the space or if you are sitting and working, same problem, both are same. Remember this point. Next, third one is plasma volume drop. On earth, plasma volume, which affects blood flow and circulation. Blood flow, ರಕ್ತ ಸಂಚಾರಣ ಮಾಡತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ರಕ್ತ ಸಂಚಾರಣ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು? ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಬೇಕು. ಅದರ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದು ಜನರಲಿ ನಾವು ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುವಾಗ 0.5% 1% 10 ವರ್ಷ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 0.5% 1% per decade it will decrease if you are on the Earth planet. But if you are in the space, what happens? It drops 10 to 20% in the simple 7 days time itself. Imagine how the damage of the health will happen if you are in the space. Friends, now if you are in the space, these three effects what I explained, if you are sitting and working also same thing. Okay? So dangerous part is sitting all the day on the earth produces the same similar effects what I told you right now. You write it down. Remember carefully. ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟುವರೆಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಫಲಿತಗಳು ನೀವು ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ರಹಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೋನಾಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏರೋನಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅರ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಆ ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ರಹಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಫಲಿತಗಳು 3 ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಇದನ್ನೂ ಸಹ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಡೇಂಜರಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಡೀ ದಿನ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥದ್ದು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದೇ ಫಲಿತಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ರಿಸರ್ಚರ್ಸು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ದೇ have given one special name for this problem. Gravity deprivation syndrome. What is the name? Gravity deprivation syndrome ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಧಿ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳಿಗೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪೂರ್ವಜರು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು? ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ, ಒಲೆ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ರೈಟ್? Think about all our ancestors who are not sitting or around all the day, isn't it? They were constantly moving, standing, right, walking, engaging in the environment, gardening, right? They go to field, all that they were doing very clearly, isn't it? So all our ancestors, if they are not moving, means might be their health is not good, then only they will not move. Otherwise all the day they will be walking, isn't it? So what will happen? What happened is, nowadays we sit more than ever. Like, ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಕುಗ್ಗೋಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಶಿಥಿಲವಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಈಗ ನಾನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ఇంతవరకు నేను ఒక 3 ఈ రీసెర్చ్ చేసి చెప్పినటువంటి 3 ఒక చెడు ఫలితాలు, కూర్చొని ఉంటాము మనము, మూమెంట్ లేకుండా ఉంటే బాడీ ఎలా డ్యామేజ్ అవుతుంది అనేది 3 సైంటిఫిక్ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ నేను చెప్పాను. సరే, నౌ వాట్ ఈస్ ద సొల్యూషన్? సో యాజ్ పర్ నాసా సైంటిస్ట్ డాక్టర్ వెర్నికోస్, వాట్ he said is, it is not about exercising, it is about interacting with the gravity more oftenly. Simply one solution. She said like this. She found that simply standing up every 20 minutes will reintroduce gravitational resistance, signaling your muscles, bones, metabolism to stay active and engaged. She told this very clearly. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಫಲಿತಗಳಿದೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ అల్వా, కూర్చొనే ఉంటే ఇన్ని బ్యాడ్ ఫలితాలు ఉంటాయి. కాబట్టి మరి దీనికి సొల్యూషన్ ఏంటి అంటే, డాక్టర్ వెర్నికోస్ నాసా డైరెక్టర్ చెప్తున్నారు. ఆమె వచ్చేసి 90 సంవత్సరాల వయసు, ఆమెకి ఇప్పుడు కూడా 90 సంవత్సరాలు దాటింది. ఆమె చెప్తుంది ఏమీ లేదు, ప్రతి ఒక్క 20 నిమిషాలకు ఒకసారి లేచి నిల్చోవాలి. లేచి నిల్చొని ప్రతి 20 నిమిషాలకు ఒకసారి లేచి నిలబడి, వీలవుతే అలా తిరిగి రావాలి. ఒక 5 సెకండ్లన్నా, అట్లీస్ట్ 1 నిమిషమన్నా తిరిగి రండి. కూర్చొని ఉండవద్దు. మీరు ఎక్కడున్నా కానీ పర్వాలేదు. బస్లో ఉంటే కూడా అట్లా జస్ట్ ఒక 1 minute 20 minutesకి ఒకసారి లేచి, ట్రైన్లో జర్నీ చేస్తున్నాం 20 minutesకి ఒకసారి జస్ట్ అట్లా లేచి అట్లా తిరిగి రావడం. చూడండి ఎంత ఈజీ, హౌ యూ కెన్ మెయింటైన్ ద హెల్త్, రైట్? సో let me tell you. So here is one other important thing. When some of 90-year-old friends started doing this, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 90 years 90 years people who are in the wheelchair, for example. ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು, 90 ವರ್ಷ ಇದ್ರೆ ವೀಲ್ ಚೇರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಇದೊಂದು ಜಸ್ಟ್ 20 ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಾರಿ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿವಸ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವೀಲ್ ಚೇರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೋಡಿದ್ರ, the people 90 years old, they used to sit on the wheelchairs. When they practice this technique, after some time they also left the wheelchairs. Can you remember? Can you believe this? This happened. Understand? So you can imagine Dr. Vernikos herself is 90 years old person. Still now also she is developing advanced space health technologies for the Mars colonization. She says standing up for every 20 minutes is the real deal. Okay, she says that. She says very clearly, standing up for every 20 minutes once is the real deal ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So then what happens is, now immediately what we need to do, there are some steps I will explain you. We need to follow them. Understand? అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి మనము అంటే కొన్ని విషయాలు చెప్తాను, కొన్ని స్టెప్ చెప్తాను ఎలా చేయాలనేది, దాన్ని ఫాలో కావాలి మనం. ఇమీడియట్గా ఒక ఆటో టైమర్ కానీ ఒక వాచ్ కానీ టైమర్ ఏదైనా కొనుక్కొచ్చుకొని, యూ కెన్ బై వన్ ఆటో టైమర్ ఆర్ ఎ వాచ్, జస్ట్ వేర్ ఇట్, కీప్ అలారం ఫర్ every 20 minutes, టింగ్ టింగ్ టింగ్, లైక్ make sound. Some alarm will come, then you will you will immediately remind yourself, okay, stand up, just go for a walk 1 minute, come back and again sit, no problem. Okay, so like that we need to do. If you start doing it, so absolutely the great results will come. Anyway, I'll give some steps now. I'm going to talk about 6 steps today. These are the actionable steps in order to use the gravity for your advantage. ಗುರುತ್ವಾಕರ್ಷಣೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಪಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ 6 ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 6 ಹಂತಗಳು, 6 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್, ಒಂದು 6 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. The number 1 step, stand up every 20 minutes. No exercise, no excuses, basically no excuse. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಎವ್ರಿ 20 minutes ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಎವ್ರಿ 20 minutes. Put a timer, put a watch, phone alarm or an app. Every 20 minutes stand up and move for few seconds. It's very, very easy, friends. Just move for 1 minute, 5 seconds or whatever. Move for every 20 minutes you have to stand up, move for a few seconds and come back, no problem. This is number 1 step. Number 2 step, every day 32 times stand up and sit down. That's the best trick. This ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಯೋಗಾಸನಲ್ಲಿ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಗಣೇಶ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್, ಗಣೇಶ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ, 2 ಕಿವಿಗಳು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ವಿ ಡೂ ದಟ್, ರೈಟ್? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಸೂಪರ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್. ಅದೊಂದು ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ 32 times ಸಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ದಿಸ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ದಿಸ್. Okay, so if you do this, say really the great exercise, let me tell you, it will maintain the independence, right, even at the old age. If you keep doing practice of this, ನೀವು ತುಂಬಾ ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ. ಇದೊಂದು ಯಾವುದು, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿಟ್ ಡೌನ್, ಇದೊಂದು ಟ್ರಿಕ್. ಇದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವೆರ್ನಿಕೋಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡಿಂಗ್, ಡೂ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 32 times per day. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಸೂಪರ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಒಂದು 21 times ಮಾಡಿ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್. ಶಿ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ 32 times per day. ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಕಿಡ್. ಇದೇನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಯು ಬೆಂಡ್ ಡೌನ್, ಓಕೆ, ಟಚ್ ದಿ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಟೋಸ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ 2 ಪಾದಗಳ ಪಾದಗಳ ಹೆಬ್ಬೆರಳನ್ನು ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 1, 2, 3 ಸರಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ದಿವಸ ಬೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆ 2 ಹೆಬ್ಬೆರಳನ್ನು ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಒಂಥರ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಬೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ touch your both toes. That is also good. Then the other one is stand tall. This is another exercise. What she says is you stand and stretch your both the both the hands rise. You stretch your body like backbone stretch. ಈಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಈ ತರ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಈ ತರ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ stand on your knees, stand on your both the hand, both the foot, and then rise up as much as possible. Stretch tall. Okay. Yes, that's also good. Next, walking faster. Fifth step, I'm telling you. The fast walker live longer time. There is one research on this. Okinawa, one of the world's blue zones. There, all the elders in their 90s, even hundreds, they remain active. ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ತುಂಬಾ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ತುಂಬಾ లాంగ్ టైం బతుకుతారు, జీవనం ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ఎవరైతే కొద్ది ఫాస్ట్గా నడుస్తూ ఉంటారో అలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు, చాలా ఎక్కువ రోజులు బతుకుతారు. ఒకినోవా ఒకినోవా ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ, ಒಕಿನೋವಾ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಝೋನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ 90 ವರ್ಷ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೇರೆ 100 ವರ್ಷ ಇರುವಂತ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಗಾರ್ಡನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಥ್ರೂ ಔಟ್ ದ ಡೇ ತಿರುಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಟಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಇಟಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ದೇ ವಾಕ್ ಅಪ್ ದ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್. ಓಕೆ. as a part of their routine daily lifestyle in Italy, the people who are above 90 years also, they walk up the mountains. So movement is built into their lifestyles, isn't it? Same way we should also do that. If they are doing it, why can't we do? Tell me. ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾವ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ? ಇಟಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 90 ವರ್ಷ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂಥವರು ದಿನ ಅವರ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಜೀವನ ಶೈಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ವತನು ಆರೋಹಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪರ್ವತನು ಎಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ವತನು ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಆ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅವರು ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಂತವಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ದೀರ್ಘಕಾಲ ಬದುಕ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿದ್ರ? ಇದೊಂದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ, ಈ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾರ್ಡನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಲಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಡೆಯಕ್ಕನೆ ಒಂಥರ ಇಂಜರಿಕೆ. ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದೇ ಲೈಕ್, isn't it? They walk some steps, they again come back. They say that I am getting tired. No, it should not be the case. Okay? Make it as a lifestyle practice. See, in Italy and Okinawa, 90 years and above people, they are totally active. Gardening, walking, moving throughout the day. They are doing it. Why can't we? Isn't it? Italy, longest living people in the world, right? In the Italy, they walk up steep hills daily as a part of their routine. Steep mountains. Understand? So please do this. Now, sixth last step I would like to tell you. Balance a book on your head. ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Take one book and like this. See? Keep like this. And walk. This should not fall. ಹೀಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೋಚರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯುವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಪೋಚರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್, try balancing a book on your head while standing or walking. It forces the proper alignment of your body. ಬುಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ನಡೆಯೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಆ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಪೋಚರ್ ಅಲೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್. ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? These are the 6 steps. Now, finally, Choice is yours. What is the choice? You don't need you don't need even expensive gym memberships or extreme fitness routines. You don't need. Just stand up, move, and interact with the gravity. ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು? ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ನಡೆಯಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಭೂ ಗುರುತ್ವಾಕರ್ಷಣ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಯು ವಾಕ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ಬೇರ್ ಫುಟ್ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ 30-40 minutes ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು. ವಿ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಡೂ ದ ಬೇರ್ ಫುಟ್ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಅರ್ತ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ 30-40 minutes. That is like, you are keeping the best interaction with the gravity of the earth. ಮಾಡಿ. It is simple, it's powerful, friends. Remember this. And it might just be the most important longevity hack you will ever learn. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಸರಳವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಶಕ್ತಿವಂತವಾದದ್ದು. ನೀವು ದೀರ್ಘಕಾಲ ಬದುಕಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾನು. ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ನಾವು, are you ready to break down free from the gravity deprivation syndrome? If you are ready, please adopt this lifestyle. Understand? So please do this. Keep practicing all like this, all the steps you follow. So you will be out of the gravity deprivation syndrome. Please do this. Thank you so much. Dhanyawad.